Hi, this is Dr. Gary, and welcome to my weekly tune-up this week. Every week we get up, we say this is going to be a good week, and then something happens, and it either causes us to get sick, destroys our ego, or our motivation, and we crawl under the covers. Not for all of us, but some of us, and I hear about most of those most of the time. This happens to me too. I think it happens to everyone, and one of the things we have to realize is that when we get up in the morning, we have an opportunity, and it's basically a balancing effort to take a look at what you can do or what you can't do or you don't want to do. And if we start focusing on what we can't do and what we don't want to do, that's going to be a completely dead-end street for each one of us to walk down, because it takes us where we don't want to go. And when we focus on what we don't want to do, we end up doing what we don't want to do. Every week I receive emails from many of you talking about the tune-ups and how they help you in your life, and some of you share some of your challenges with me, and I realize that all of us have huge challenges in our life, and one of the major challenges we have is life. And some people are grown up with the idea that life is going to be easy and you just kind of slide through it, but that is not what life is. Life is challenges. It's about learning and growing. This week, and I don't normally do this on the tune-ups, but I'm going to make an exception this week. I want to call your attention to someone that, well, she said I inspire her and help her get through some tough things in her life. I don't know this person personally, but they contact me periodically regarding the tune-ups I do, and maybe one specific one at a certain time moves them or touches them in some way or hits that spot that many of you talk about. This lady's name is Kelly Koren. She's a recording artist and a songwriter, and she sent me a link to one of her songs that is absolutely stunning. I'm putting the link on my website. In fact, on drgary.tv, I have a window where that is playing. You can watch it. Also, there's a link going to be on this email when it comes out to you on the YouTube channel, that you can connect with her YouTube page. And I suggest maybe you subscribe to her, because all of her music is about moving us from inside. It's pop music and it's damned good. And Kelly, thank you for being one of our viewers. I so much appreciate it. And you talk about me inspiring you. Well, you inspired me this week. So check that out and listen to the words to this, because the words to her songs are all about many of the things that I talk about here. And it's primarily the thing of it is with each one of you, you have the potential inside you to pretty much do what you want to do, and it's free will. And some people want to argue with me all the time, well, is there really free will, Dr. Gary? Is this predestined and blah, blah, blah? Well, I think some of it is predestined. I think time and the quantum timeline continuum is predestined. But I think what we get up in the morning and do each day can fix that, screw it up, mess it up, or make it better. And I think it all starts between our ears with our attitude. Many people I'm talking to today have a really bad attitude. They're cynical, they're upset, they have this attitude that things should be going better for them. And I don't disagree with that. I think things should be going better with everyone. And I use should as a virus word, because should have means you should have known how to do something before you actually knew how to do it. And many times the reasons things aren't going well for a person is they haven't learned how to get them to go well yet. So there's no should have to it. It's choosing. In my own life, man, I have challenges every day. In fact, if I really want to be honest, every problem I've ever had in my life, I've created in some way. I've been the engineer behind it. Oh yes, it's easy to blame someone else. It's easy to talk about what someone else should have done, then this wouldn't have happened to me. But the bottom line is, you put yourself in that situation. Ask yourself, do you want to be a victim of the circumstances of the world? Or do you want to be a victor and realize if you'll take full responsibility for your call of duty, and that is to make you all you can be in your life, and make choices that help you exceed your expectations rather than drop below your expectations? Wouldn't it be nice if you knew you were in control of those outcomes? Well, the good news is you are. And the way you start is today make decisions based upon consciousness and being in the moment rather than in the worrying place or in the guilt phase or in the anger phase, which puts you in the past. Let's work on this, and let's listen to Kelly's song. It's a great song. It sounds great. And I love the words. And then she's got more of on her website that'll probably inspire you, and they're good to listen to. So today, let's have this week be one of inspiration. And really, really work at inspiring someone else. Not just wanting to be inspired yourself. But the more we motivate someone else, the more we become motivated ourselves. And then we become what we think about the most. And if we're concentrating on helping someone else, it's going to come to us as well. I'm wishing all of you a great week this week. Thank you, Kelly, for the email, and the rest of you for writing me. I deeply appreciate it. And always remember, you become what you think about the most if you put passion behind it. Until next time, this is Dr. Gary wishing you a great week. Bye-bye.